every Thursday, I sit down with two members of my team and we identify for the next week who we're ultimately going to prospect with, right? We're very prepared in terms of feeder lists, and I'm also very focused on not prospecting in all meetings, because what I've seen in my own practice and with other advisors over the years is prospecting is typically an afterthought, where it's, oh, if I have 5 minutes at the end, chasing someone to the elevator and trying to get a few names in terms of networking. So processes, that I found helpful is first knowing coming into the week who I'm prospecting with, right? If I have 40 or if I have 50 meetings on my calendar and I'm keeping 20 to 25 meetings per week, I'm likely prospecting in 5 to 10 of those meetings. And they're color coded on my calendar accordingly. From a feeder list perspective, that's something that I think I enhanced after going through your program. I've now found in a virtual setting, I have 2 calendar invites on my calendar. So if I was meeting with you this morning, Jim, it would be one calendar invite sent from my team to you and I, right, for the actual meeting with the Zoom link. And then I have my team send me a second calendar invite that will be directly alongside of that with the feeder list. I'm a very visual person, so I need that feeder list to be looking at me, because I truly believe you're either intentional about prospecting or you're intentional about avoiding prospecting. So I need it to look at me in the face and remind me that this is one of my prospecting meetings, because pre-pandemic, I would have my folder, my presentation, and it was in the actual file. Now that files are now virtual, that's just from a process perspective, something I found very helpful.
I'm so glad that you said that. And I hope all the viewers know that I didn't tell you to say that. But, the reason I'm so glad that you said that is because one of the things that I'm the most proud of, that I put the most intentionality when I developed the sales cycle mastery curriculum and the way in which we execute it, is the word sustainable. Because there is so many things out there that are delivered in the form of what I might refer to as sales training, but they're sales ideas, and they create people to do things when they think about them. But somebody will come in, they'll learn something, a rep will go out and do it for a month or 2 or 3 or 6 months, and then they'll forget about it and it'll go on the shelf and they move to the next thing. But when you develop systems with intentionality, or processes, which is the same thing, the word you used, it is sustainable. So here Andrew is, graduated from our program 3 years ago, and he's talking about how he sets aside every Thursday to designate the people that he's going to prospect with the following week. Out of the 8-step system I teach for prospecting, you all know that's step number 5. And here he is 3 years later, still doing it. Feed list, step number 4, still doing it. And the quality of identifying the people and being selective about it. So great job, buddy. And that, just keeping that up. That is so awesome.